Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, dear students. We have today kind of problem about straight line equation. It comes from one of my students. This uh, math digital orange book. Okay, math digital orange book for SAT. The name of the book 1600 in SAT Math Digital Orange Book. Okay, this drill concern about what? Let us discuss the questions. Direction based on the points in the figure blue. Find the equation of the line in slope intercept. This is first required. He want the formula y equal mx plus c. Okay, general formula. Find the equation of the line in slope intercept from form or x equal c form for the vertical lines. He give us some guides here that contains the two listed points. For each two listed point mentioned from question 1 to question 8. And second question here. This is first one. Find the coordinate of the x-intercept. He asked us about x-intercept. If there is intercept at x-intercept y equals 0, he asked about this point each time. Let's start. Before we start, we have to explain the straight line equation based on 2 points, okay? First of all, slope. Slope is delta y over delta x if we have to point any change from y to y, x to x, and set the index to 1, should be to 1 or 1 to 1 to up to you. This is slope because every time we will find mx plus c equal to y. This is first requirement for every question here. Second part, we will plug in with a point. Any point, yes, from 1 to 8. Any point here we can plug in for each question, okay? Let's show first question. Number 1 here we have point A and point B. Before we start, we have to check the scale. The scales are one step vertically and horizontally. Means 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and down, right and left. So it's very easy scale. Point A should be x equal 0, y equal 1, 2, 3, negative 3y. Point P here should be negative 1, negative 2, negative 3x, and y, negative 1, negative 2y. Now we have 2 points. So slope for 1 is difference between y's first, start from here, can 3 negative 2, you can use calculator directly, minus 3 over, start with negative 2, in the denominator we have to start on negative 3, minus 0. So we have here what? We have here by calculator directly is negative 5 over 3. No, I'm sorry. 3 positive 1, but negative 1 here over 3, negative third. Can you check? I can check by calculator. You too can check by calculator as well. Okay. So slope here, negative third. Slope is negative. I'm trying to check by my calculator. -2, -3 over -3 minus, so -3rd, yes, right. We have the slope, so just number 1 here, we have y equal -3rd times x plus c. We can plug in value of whatever, but would be better to be x equals 0 here. We just plug in here, substitute by this point here, and y equal -3. Also, without plugging, you have the intercept y-axis here is -3, so c must be -3. So number 1 answer is y equal, we have to write it in maybe in black. Number 1, can write it down here or wherever. Y equal, sorry, y equal -3rd x minus 3. This is number 1. Okay, this is number 1. Y equal -3rd x plus minus, I'm sorry, minus 3. I hope it's clear. We move to number 2 now. All are the same steps, actually. Number 2 now, the same rules. We will get M2 slope. Before we check, we have to check the points here. P, just P, we write it down before, -3x and -2. Also, we have number point D location or side. D is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4x, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5y. So we have 2 points now. Get the slope difference between y's. Y, 5, we start with 5, the upper point, 5 minus -2, over 4 minus -3, you see? So we have what? We have 7 over 7, slope is 1. Now we have this straight line here. Slope is 1 positive. So the answer should be 1 mx, 1 times x plus intercept y-axis, c. We can plug in any value. Would be better positive here. So the substitution here by d, y is 5, x is 4 times 1, 4, plus c. It's very clear that c equal 1. So the final answer for number 2, y equal x times 1 plus 1. So number 2 here, y equal x plus 1. I hope it isn't clear. Working on number 3, point D and point E. Number 3 here, point E. Where is E? Yes, E is here. E is 1, 2, y2, and x 1, -2. -2 and 2. Is it clear? So we have to make it a straight line equation for this part. By the way, we need, let's first do all, we just make number 1 requirement. After make 1 requirement, we can find the second requirement for all. We can start from here. Because number 2 requirement finds the coordinate of x intercept. At x intercept, as we mentioned, y equals 0, x, whatever the value of x, we will find after plug in value of y. So this is y equals 0, number 1, y equals 0, negative third plus 3. We move this to second part here, negative third x. So in number 1, we have y-intercept negative x-intercept, I'm sorry, this one here, AB, should be negative positive 9. Okay. Sorry, negative 9, because this is negative 3. We move it here to be positive 3. So we have to times reciprocal negative 3 both sides. So we have the point of x-intercept is negative 9 and O. Is it clear? Negative 9 and O for number 1. For number 2, just put here y equals 0. If y equals 0, so x, whatever we have, x, put 0 here. So x must be 0 equal x plus 1. So x equal negative 1, move it in the other side to the other side. So negative 1 and negative intercept x-axis here is negative 1 and 0. Number 3, we begin with m slope 3 here before and back to 8 now. Number 3, we have e, negative 2 and 2, and d. The slope is 5 minus 2 over 4 minus 2 should be 4 over 6, 2 over 3. Check by calculator, don't do like me here. Sometimes I'm doing mathematics in bad way. I'm doing calculation in bad way. 5 minus 3 is 3, 6, so it should be half. Check it, please. Any mistakes, please tell me. Any mistakes in figures, please tell me. Okay, but scientific term is 100% is right, okay? Check plus, minus, and by, and if any mistakes, please tell me to update it. So should be 3 half here, okay? 5 minus 2 is 3, 5 minus is 6, 3 over 6, minus 4 minus 2 is 6, 3 over 6 is half, so y equal half x plus c. Now we have to check by any point. This point is easy now, I think. We have half times minus 2, plug in here by e, okay? Plug in by e. E point plus c equal to. So this one is negative 1 by calculator. So c must be 2 plus 1. C equal to 3. Our third number, or third one here, is y equal half, sorry, half times x plus 3. Is it clear? So intercept part at y equals 0, intercept x-axis, y equals 0. So we have half x plus 3. So transversal would transfer 3 negative in other side. So half x equal negative 3. Therefore, x equal negative 6. The point is negative 6 and 0. So now we have what here? We have the equation. Number 3 equation is y equal to half x plus 3. Okay, and intercept x-axis negative 6 and O. Up to now is very easy and very clear, I think. If any problem, please tell me. Move to number 4 now. Number 4, we have point E and point F. Okay, point E, still we need E here, and point F. We have to check F. F is here, 1, 2, X equal 2 in F, Y equal -1, -2, and -3 here, Y. Okay, so this our straight line here was like this. Okay, so the slope is Y minus Y, 2 minus -3 is 5, minus 2 minus 2, minus 2 and minus 2, so minus 4. The slope is -5/4. Now number 4, we have our slope here, Y equal -5/4. Check please after me. 2, I will make double check now. 2 minus minus is 5, minus 2 minus 2 is -4. Yes. Make double check as you can in the exam, unless waste your time. Don't waste your time. If you are sure 100%, pass the exam. Pass this quiz question. Okay. Plus C, now we plug in any value, easier value is the least digit. So least digit at E. Plug here E as well. So 2 equal Y, -5/4 times -2 plus C. By calculator, this bar become positive 5/2. So we have 2 equal 5/2 plus C. Just move this here by opposite operations. So we have C equal 2 minus 5 half. This is 2.5. 2 minus 2.5. The answer is -half. Okay, the answer is C equal, by calculator, check it please, -half. Yes, I think. So we have now the equation Y equal -5/4 X minus half. This should become here in this part. Can make it by, yes, here, like this. Yes, exactly half. This straight line we have now. So number 4, we have this equation in number 4 here. Y equal -5/4 X minus half, and intercept part, put here X, Y equals 0, reworking with it. Y equals 0, yes. So we have, this is in the other side, half equal -5/4 X. So X should be 4 times 1 over -10. Just make times 4 over -5. Whatever, you put the negative up here, it's okay. So -4/5 here. So we have -4/10. So we have -2/10, 2/5. Yes, -2/5. So intercept part should be -2/5 X 0, 1. Okay, I hope it's clear. Move to next question. Number 5. Number 5, he give us A and F. We have F. We have F. We used A and F. F is 3 This is very, very easy. You see why? Because this is horizontal line. I will make it directly. Then I prove it why come like this. Okay. If come in the exam like this, AF, you see this our line here. This is a horizontal line. Horizontal line means y equal the y-intercept here, -1, -2, y equal -3. This is our answer. This is our answer. And intercept x-axis, not intercept x-axis, cannot intercept x-axis because it's already horizontal. It's parallel to x-axis. Okay. I hope it clear. Let us prove first how come. Okay. A is 1, 2, 3, -0, and -3. Also, here we have -3y and -3y and 2. Okay. So what we have now, the slope. Slope, very easy to calculate now. Difference between y's is zeros. How come? Yes, here, -3 minus -3. This is mean 3 minus +3. So we have 0. Check it by calculator. 0 over. Cannot be 0 as well. If the other is 0, so the slope vertically, or the line is vertically. Here should be all equal 0 because it's horizontally. Y equal, this is our equation. So whatever we have start with, 2 or 0, no problem. So 2 over 0 is 0. So our slope is number 5 here, 0x plus c. And it's very easy to check c here because we have 0 and -3. Whatever, put x equals 0, 0 times 0, or put x equal 2, 2 times 0, and y equal -3. Any point you can deduce by it, you can deduce the value of c. So c equal -3, exactly. So y equal -3. This is our equation. No intercept, no x-axis intercept. He mentioned, yes, if possible, intercept. I hope it clear and direct as well. Not easy actually, but would be better to write it like this. So now we move to next one. Next one, C and D. C and D, wow, vertical line. Now we have, you see, vertical line, Z. Yes, first of all, I have to find the line here. We draw it here. This is our line here. So x equal 1, 2, 3, 4. X equal 4. This is our straight line. And intercept x-axis at 4 and 0. Finish. Let us prove it here, please. How to prove it? Number 6. The same exactly. We have D is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D is y equal 5. X 1, 2, 3, 4. X equal 4. Okay, this is first one. Second one is 0, y, and 4x. If we get this slope from here, 4 minus -4 cannot complete. Undefined. Even if we find 4, this is undefined amount, okay? Undetected. We cannot find any scientific error by calculator. Try it by calculator, no values. So this is undefined directly. If the slope of line undefined, this is vertical slope. Directly write it x equal the point of x-axis we have in both lines. You see? I hope it's easy for you. Now we move to number 7. Now, number 7, we have 2 points, B and C. C from previous one. C is 1, 2, 3, 4, x, 0, y. And P is negative 3 here, negative 1, negative 2, and negative 2y. First of all, the slope. The line looks like this. This is C here. We try to be very accurate. To be here almost 1 or negative 1, sorry, negative 1 plus. Maybe more than one intercept part axis. Is it if we have option, we go to nearest to negative 1 here in the options. But this is not actually the style of SAT questions, but it's explaining for how to find the straight line equation, okay? So in a straight line, in a SAT question, we have MCQ or get x-intercept as a value, no options, or get the slope as a value, no options. So now we have to subtract y-axis. Negative 0 minus 2 is 2 in the numerator. And start from 0, we have to start from 4 minus 3 is 7. Slope is 2, 7, 2 sevens x plus c and y. Now we have to get this value. It's a perfect point here because we have y equals 0. We have to plug in. And x equal 4. So it's almost 1 and 7 by negative. So just use calculator here, 8 sevens plus c equal to O. We get c equal to negative 8 over 7. So we have now the equation here is negative 8 over 7. So y equal to 2 sevens x minus 8 sevens. And intercept y-axis here, we have the intercept here. X-axis is point C. Point C, it's given from the scale or graph scale 4 and 0. That's all. I think very easy. Number 8, now we went to 8. We have 8 now. So 8 we use E and C. Still have C as well. E and C. Yes, E and C. E is negative 2x, positive 2y. C is still 4 and 0. Okay. This is our target line here. This is a line we are after. Almost intercept x-axis. This is C, value of C here. Almost negative, positive 1 plus 1 point. And also C is the same answer. C is intercept x-axis. So first of all, the slope. Y is difference. 2 minus 0. I start from here. So I have to start from here. Minus 2 minus 4. This minus this. So we have negative third. You can check calculator. 2 over negative 6. Yes, negative third. So the slope is negative third x plus c. So C now cannot get it inside by view. We have to plug the same point would be very easy as well. So y is 0, negative third by 4 plus C. So now we have negative 4 third plus c equal O. It's very clear that c equal 4 over 3. That means 1/3. Just get it in the other side. So now we have this value. If anything still unclear, please, dear student, you can reconnect to me and you can send on WhatsApp, on Telegram. I will explain which question exactly you struggle with it here. Okay. So this is the last question we have. Y equal negative third of x plus 4 over 3. I hope all are clear. See you next episode with any problem you require. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.